Welcome to Edwards Virginia Smokehouse Cured Meat Q&A. How does hog breed affect the flavor of a ham?
So back in the 1970s, maybe as early as the 1960s, the tendency was to figure out how to make hogs grow faster and leaner, and they perfected that in the 90s. By the time the 1990s rolled around, pigs went from born to market size, say 280 in 6 months. So the flavor profile changed dramatically. The lean fat ratio was super lean, which is what everybody at that time wanted. The flavor of the meat changed. It became bland. One of the downsides to making something super lean like that, you lose some of the flavor profile. So for dry cured meats, that's not a good thing. You need some of that buttery taste you get with the marbling of from the fat. So Berkshire's, Red Wattles, Tamworths, Gloucester Old Spots, Big Blacks, Iberico's, heritage breeds like that still have that fat marbling in the breed. And also the downside as far as raising them is concerned, it takes 9 months, maybe even 12 months to get a pig to market size. But it's worth it because the flavor profile of that fresh pork, and in turn the cured pork, is so much better, so much richer, and you need that fat content to dry cure a ham. So yeah, that ultimately has a positive impact on the flavor profile of cured pork, in my opinion.
And, speaking to that as well, Sam, not just the breed, but, back in 2015, we did a series of artisanal ham tastings around the country. We did one with Patrick Martins, our friend at Heritage Foods up in Brooklyn, New York. We did one at the Forge out in San Francisco, and then one with Chef Stephen Barber at the Farmstead in Napa Valley. We actually invited 30 to 40 chefs, food writers, and charcuterie folks who we respect and respect what we do. And it was a blind tasting. We actually, by the tail end, we had over 100 people look at 17 different dry cured long-aged hams from around the world. We had 4 from Spain, 4 from Italy. The balance were domestic. And it wasn't a matter of what's your favorite, which tastes better. It was really, we wanted their notes on what are the flavor profiles we were picking up. And it was really interesting. We actually created a ham flavor wheel like you see for craft beer or cheese or, wines, bourbons, whatever the case may be. And it really came down to, several major factors, breed being just one of them. But it was the breed of the hog, the feed of the hog, how they were raised, how they were harvested or slaughtered, the cure method, as in the recipe is not just the recipe of the salt and spices used to cure, but also, time on salt, equalization, smoke or no smoke, the age played a big role. And then, of course, the terroir, which is, the flora, your fauna, your natural weather patterns, everything going on. And each one of those individual items had a very distinct impact on the finished flavor profile of the hams themselves. A lot of the domestics were using more of a modern pink pig, from Italy. Different regions using different breeds. From Spain, we had some, good old-fashioned pigs, but then, of course, you get into the Iberico breed and the Iberico Beota, where they were finished on acorn. Along those lines, we had some of our country hams using a more modern pink pig, and then our Suriano ham, where we're using predominantly Berkshire out of the heritage breed. And it was really kind of fun and certainly a great experience, but also very cool to dial in and see how each of those factors had a direct impact on the finished flavor profile of the ham. So yeah, it makes a huge difference.
Got a cured meat question? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.